Construction News Tracker is presented by Caterpillar and produced by 4constructionpros.com. The value of all U.S. construction put in place in December rose 0.7% to a seasonably adjusted rate of $1.25 trillion, adding a fifth consecutive month of gains. Momentum since August is icing on 2017's cake, as the Census Department's full-year numbers show the value of construction put in place growing 3.8% above the 2016 level. More than 10% residential growth carried a slight decline in non-residential construction spending. Associated Builders and Contractors chief economist Anirban Basu expects tax reform will add to construction growth in 2018, but says with real progress on federal infrastructure spending, the construction recovery will likely transition from solid to spectacular. Construction added 36,000 jobs to the January payroll, while overall the picture continued bright as the number of total jobs created topped 200,000, above the expected 160,000 from economists. The January unemployment rate remains at 4.1% for all of 2017. The jobs picture was more positive, with 2.17 million created, revised from a previous estimate of 2.06 million. More so, the Labor Department reports that wages and salaries rose 2.8% in the final 3 months of 2017 compared with a year earlier, the fastest growth since the recession. The 43rd edition of World of Concrete is going on the books as another rousing success. 58,222 construction pros attended the event in Las Vegas that attracted over 1,500 exhibitors across 747,000 square feet of space. 4Construction Pros editor Larry Stewart was among those attending and offers up his perspective on the exhibition.
Hi, Larry Stewart here with 4constructionpros.com. Welcome to World of Concrete 2018. The show's winding down now, and the big news, the big talk in the booths at the show this year was when or if we'll see an infrastructure program to bring the public contribution to construction spending up to some sort of reasonable par. When or if, depending on obviously your political viewpoint today. But overall, the show had the classic earmarks of a mature market and manufacturers who have spent a great deal of time filling out their product lines, bringing all the high-performance machines up to the latest technology. And now, disconnected from a regulatory requirement to continue configuring those high production machines, they're backfilling with more and more value-oriented kinds of machines. So we saw, for instance, Gale introduce an RT215 compact track loader that was all pilot hydraulic controlled.
We've switched the new models, the RT215, RT185, and RT255 over to a pilot hydraulic system. This is a very familiar system for people throughout the industry and known for its simplicity and reliability. We've switched it over as part of a target for customers that are looking for a more cost-sensitive machine and a more responsive machine in terms of how the joystick and the drive system respond to how much you move the joystick.
You know, you saw Terex advance with a front discharge mixer designed to take on rear discharge mixers with a 9-liter engine instead of a 12-liter engine, and some other variations that both reduce its cost and make it more suitable for operations that use rear discharge mixer trucks.
One of the other front discharge advantages on this truck is that it has a dead front axle, or a non-live front axle. So instead of it being an all-wheel drive truck, I now have a truck that will fit into an application that I can drive on city streets. I don't have to worry about having a live front axle. I don't need to go off-road with this truck, and this is one of the critical things that helps us reduce height and reduce weight and ultimately reduce cost.
We saw a value product line extension with Caterpillar's B series hammers, a gas-fired very durable hammer designed for robustness.
You're going to continue to expect from Caterpillar is going to be the quality. You're going to see a bracket design that is interchangeable between the H line and the B line. You're also going to find that the flows and the pressures are going to be very similar. When you get down to the differences, as you're looking at a value story hammer, this one's going to be gas fired, and then you're also going to look at as well as certain features like automatic shutoff. It's not going to be a feature on this breaker as it would be on an H.
There were some additional signs of manufacturers exploring the boundaries of what they're capable of in Caterpillar's first public announcement of its utility vehicle line. So now we're seeing side-by-side UTVs from the big yellow company in Peoria, and they're marketing a product much like a consumer product.
In closing, finally, always try to do things in chronological order because it's less confusing that way. This is Construction News Tracker, looking over the industry that makes the world a better place, presented by Caterpillar and produced by ForConstructionPros.com. Follow us on social media at Twitter using hashtag Construction News, YouTube at ForConstructionPros, and on Facebook at /ForConstructionPros, as the streaming web never ends.